走吧，一起飞翔吧。 与无常之风一同摘下后羿吧！撕裂长空。你我共享同一片蓝天。撕裂长空，环境飞线，运筹帷幄。但你要为上阵的同伴准备好补给。 风要开始吹奏了，狩猎，甚好，纵雷有动，聆听着，剑雷华章，情如水，逼人们思维，一起上来，雷霆环境飞线，雷霆雨露，皆有天数，邪命既在。 色耳之辈，天能遮天。纵雷有动，让天一飞出，纵雷有动，一起上来。别看我，断风。极星之灵，剑簪飞天道无常。华章纵雷有动，行云流水，贯穿。你畏惧破镜风暴，坠落吧！天空不属于你。 一起狩猎，干得漂亮！撕裂长空，华章起舞，纵雷有动，一起上来！甚好，前进之风，纵雷有动，雷霆飞跃，环境飞线，精彩的狩猎，跟上！极星之灵，剑簪风神。 来吧，展开技术狩猎。云雷之势，甚好，飞翔，来，归于统治。撕裂长空，该他了，一起狩猎。
So much food we've levied. Gotta have some good meals before we turn it in.
Be careful.
Our story began with the gift of the Heaven Tree. A divine blessing that birthed abundance and marked the dawn of civilization. But the Golden Age was short-lived. From plenty rose greed, from fear, fury. Solarians and Charons crossed blades once more. Another turn in the endless spiral of strife. Children of fate, your paths now entwine. Step forward and seek the origin, and the reckoning long buried beneath the sands of time.
Yo, can you hear me? Yo, I am just joining this Duet Night Abyss stream, man. And from what I'm seeing, this is looking crazy. Oh my god. Wait. Alrighty. Yo, this stream is looking crazy. Oh my.
Sand ropes weave the path beneath. Shouldst thou dream
Yo, appreciate
of a
you, man.
pristine
Appreciate you.
Sand realm,
I appreciate every support I'm getting, man.
there lies the beginning of the
Really
story.
appreciate you, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate. Are you also interested in Duet Night Abyss?
Someone will pluck you from the briny waters
That's it.
and lead you to a frozen wilderness. Where destiny
Because this is not a game that I'm
will pose the
particularly
ultimate
interested in.
test.
But I would like to cover it if it is good
Commence
enough.
the long, strenuous journey.
For those as insignificant as we, to exchange what little we have for what we desire, is that not in itself a stroke of fortune?
I'm curious if a naive fool can actually make a difference. Even a little.
If you wish to save all this,
You feel the story
Set
rival
forth
Wuwa.
once more.
That's crazy.
tread another path twisted
That is
into the
insane.
helix.
That is insane. Is it that good? Cause like I've heard about the game. Definitely I've heard about the game, but then like is it good enough to rival Wuwa? That is insane. Like I have never heard someone saying that Duet Night Abyss might rival Wuwa.
So much food we've levied. Gotta have some good meals before we turn it in.
Be careful.
Let me just real quick instead of. Oh. Wait, I could swear that I've watched this before.
Mission complete.
Wait, are they just like repeating all the trail? Okay, since I've not watched all this, let's just real quick go through all of this. Duet Night Abyss. Okay. We'll see.
Our story began with the gift of the Heaven Tree. A divine blessing that birthed abundance and marked the dawn of civilization. But the Golden Age was short-lived. From plenty rose greed, from fear, fury. Solarians and Charons crossed blades once more. Another turn in the endless spiral of strife. Children of fate, your paths now entwine. Step forward and seek the origin, and the reckoning long buried beneath the sands of time.
Yo, what's up, Andrew? We're just out here chilling, watching Duet Night Abyss. Alrighty, now we finally have everything set up. Let's put this here. It's super dark and they're full of started from the very beginning and reference to completely different perspectives. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I did hear about the different perspective thing in Duet Night Abyss. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Yo, hope the video quality and everything is fine. Because firstly, we are leaving this entire DNA thing very soon because like they're repeating trailers. But I hope the video quality is okay. Hope everything is good. I'm just using this like sets everything up because there's a lot of stuff that I've not set yet. But I think so far it's all good on my end. Okay, it looks like these are the two protagonists, I'm sure. Like they have protagonist vibe written all over. Okay, the live stream will start soon. So the live stream has not yet started. Okay. Now we're getting into the main. now we're officially starting. The stream has officially started. Okay, now let's see what's up with this Duet Night Abyss thing. I'm kind of excited, man. I'm really excited for this game. Duet Night Abyss, Ananta.
大家好，欢迎来到二重螺旋公测定档节目，我是二重螺旋制作人十倍大熊。
大家好，我是二重螺旋的运营小段。
Oh,
我是二重螺
the
旋
mic is a
场景
little
美术
quiet.
小智。
这明星测试已经结束一段时间了，那我们呢仔细看了问卷，还有一些其中的建议跟反馈。我们在
Everything is good. All right.
做了一个简单的回应。
That's good to hear. Cause
那近期呢，其实我们又做了
the mic is on the best, like
那今天通过这个
the loudest setting that it can be right
二重
now.
螺旋后续的重磅调整。
重磅调整，大熊老师就不要卖关子了，赶紧给大家讲一下吧，是什么重磅调整？
那稍微等一下，我找一个道具。
好
，OK， 那就是
就是
免费。
哦，是什么免费呢？
那首先呢，第一点就是角色免费，
角色免费。
50-50
怎么个免费法？
with
不止
Warframe.
角色免费
No 50-50.
还有
That's
武器
all.
免
That's
费
all I want to hear, man.
哦，武器免费
That free
对，
weapons.
这
Oh,
这
let's
个最重
fucking
要
go.
的是我们取消了我角色和武器的卡
We
池
are，completely removing all character and
未来
weapon
所有
banners.
的角色跟武器
Every
呢
character
都可以
and
通过
weapon
游戏的免费玩法获得，直到全部收集。
Okay, okay.
那第二点呢，就
Look,
是
this
体力
is
无限。
哦，
yeah, this is where
我这也
gacha
有。
is going, whether we
对
like it or not.
那我们删
These
除了
guys
体力
have
的系
to
统，
adapt.
未来呢也没有那种让大家很难受的体力卡住玩家了。
No stamina,
我第一次听到
exactly.
这个改动的时候，其实感觉一大堆
Increase
的
the,
工作
the
量都在
standard
等
of
着
these
我
games.
然后
No
都
more
不知道从哪
stamina,
里
no
去
more
改
50-50.
甚至有
Everything
点
is free,
其实
both
不想
character
去
and
改了
weapon.
但是听完大雄老师去仔细的讲解之后，我们具体的修改方案其实慢慢的也接受了。
工作前搞这么大改动，确实每个部门的工作量都有点爆炸呀。
工作量是一方面了，但其实能看到产品更加完善、更符合玩家的反馈啊，其实我们觉得是蛮值得的。那我们重点讲一下我们现在这个体力系统吧。那就是说之前的测试当中，其实
Do have a graphical lock. It's just aesthetic, man. It's just
其实以
aesthetic.
爽刷为目的的，但其实也有体力卡的，其实挺难受的。
是我自己上测玩的时候，其实在体力方面有非常多想吐槽的点啊。我自己比如说我自己刷本，刷着刷着刷到，因为我们有连战嘛，刷第3波、第4波的时候，其实我还想继续刷，但是呢，这个时候提醒我体力不够了，但是我感觉好像要逼着我要买体力，但我不想买，这时候非常难受啊！就算我们后面在测试过程中给我们投放了很多这个免费的体料，但是
That's
我感觉
really
哪里不舒服。
that's really where Genshin is at right
所
now.
以就是因为这些不舒服，所以我们
I'm not sure if you guys have watched my Genshin video
将选择权交还给
that dropped today.
那这里面
But then this is exactly what I was talking about in Genshin. Like, if Hoyoverse does not change their game, like have insane changes to Genshin Impact, when DNA drops,
体力的裹挟啊，去考虑怎么使用体力更有性价比，就希望大家更
when DNA drops, when Ananta drops, when NCE drops, people will see these games.
与之相
Like
关的系统
regardless
要
of
怎么调
the
整？就比如
what they
说
have
上次就是比较卡进度
for
的练
Genshin
等级
Impact,
系统
people will see these new
这个
games.
我来补充说明一下吧。
And they will have to understand that,
之
yeah,
前的
Genshin is
这
not
个
that game
历
anymore.
练等级是和体力算是强相关的啊。我们消耗体力，然后获得历练经验，然后提升历练等级。那么现在体力这个系统删掉之后呢，我们对历练等级这个系统也做了一些调整啊。后续历练等级将会与这个角色收集进度、角色养成进度、武器收集进度、武器养成进度，然后包括我们的日常啊、支线、主线和这些系统更相关一些。然后随着历练等级不断提升啊，会不断的解锁新的内容，然后也会有解锁这个新的全局增益效果。当然，之前
Yeah,
之
you're
前
right,
有的
man.
这个
I
连
will
战
stop
功能，
pushing these
以及
videos.
说多倍掉落的
I will stop
多倍
pushing
掉落
these
券的
videos.
这个
You're
功
right,
能，
you're
我们还
right.
做了一个保留，因为我们觉得这2个系统
You have a point.
对于这个玩家刷副本来说还是非常有帮助的。
确实。那体力系统呢，其实移除呢，其实我们就是不希望再有限制了，让玩家有更多的选择，想刷就刷啦，想玩就玩啦。对于想刷的玩家来讲，他其实可以尽兴的去玩了，就不会说我爽一半，然后可能有体力。那对于休闲玩家来讲，那其实也不用说一定要被体力裹挟，每天强制上线要清体力，不清体力就觉得哇我好亏这样。
是，感觉少上一天就比别人落后一天，很难受。
对，
是的，是的。
Zizi is the one who's on the edge of
我们
the
希望
cliff,
其实
right?
大家还
Yeah,
是
no,
能
no,
够
no,
进
absolutely.
游戏
See,
里面自由
ZZZ
的
is the
体验，然
weakest
后
Hoyoverse
抓取
game
自
right
己
now.
想要的东西，
100,
没有
it's
那么
not
多
even
限
a
制。
debate. This is
介绍
not a
完体
gut
力
feeling.
系
This
统
is
之
an
后
actual
呢，
fact.
大雄老师能不能
Zenless
再
on
详细
Zero is
给
the
我们
weakest
就
Hoyoverse
是
game
介绍一
currently.
下抽卡相关的改动？
You think Genshin
关于抽卡
has
在过去
given
的
up
测试
on
当中
Q
是
or
开放了武器免费的获取。那个时候大家反响还
man, like listen, there is so far that's like idea will take you.
其实大家压力都还是蛮大的。
Let's just milk the people that we have now. There is so far it'll take you. When enough games come, people will understand whether
这
they
个其
want
实
to
对
or
我
not.
们玩法本身来讲更自洽一些。
That's just really
所以其实
that's just really how
针
it
对
is right now.
这个调整来说，其实我们的目的呢，还是希望说 pay to win 这件事情，在我们的整个游戏当中，其实已经不是那么重要了。
我其实自己上册其实也有抽了我们自己的卡池嘛，然后因为我们之前是有一个不歪池的一个设计，其实抽那个池的时候就没有那种担心，就只要攒够资源抽就完事儿了。然后其实抽完那个，我想抽赛期下一个这个一速的时候，哎，发现 当抽到40-50抽还没有出货，其实我越往下抽就越担心，因为我担心自己会歪。因为歪这件事情就非常难受，因为我攒了那么久资源，好不容易说，哎，我想把自己喜欢的角色在网上养一养，然后歪了，那结果真的就歪了。
对呀，
就歪了就很难受。
是啊。
其实我这边的话，我个人玩游戏，也喜欢去攒东西。我攒挺久，然后攒了很多的资源，就为了抽这个角色。但是呢，我在抽之前，我还要担心，就是这个东西我运气好不好，
你还要算。
对，我需要去看看我的这段运气行不行。我不行的话，我都不敢抽。
对，而且卡池这个东西吧，它是有个周期的。
对。
说这个卡池在这段时间开放。这个卡池结束之后，我就没有办法拿到这个角色。其实这点其实也是对于很多玩家来说是比较难受的一个。
对，其实像卡池周期，你错过了就错过了，你想再拥有其实很困难。
是。
对，然后其实，在我们全免费之后，其实目前我们没有这样的担忧了，大家可以放心的去玩游戏，因为不管怎么变，我们角色都在那儿。
是。
对，所以你就可以放心的、大胆的去游玩它。
我觉得还有就是。在这个卡池周期内，其实我们很重要的一个点是抽到这个角色，我想要去组成一个配对，我这个队伍的配置很重要，我在这个游戏里面的体验就更好。如果错过这个周期之后，那这个队伍可能就搭不起来了，包括一些像我们上次赛季可以飞，那我没有这个角色，错过了就错过了，我就再不能去体验这个飞行技能。
对，就更好的去让玩家跟用户能够更早的去接触这些可以玩的内容。去体验游戏本身的乐趣，
是大家的游戏体验都是一样的。
哎，对，是的。所以作为一个玩家来讲，从我们自己的体验出发，包括玩家给我们的反馈，其实我们从决定在公测版本中删除角色跟武器抽卡这个东西，还有因为删除了角色武器抽卡，所以我们角色武器的星级呢，其实也设定也都统一掉了。那在这个情况下，所以我们要引入一个思绪片段的这么一个概念。那通俗来讲，这个思绪片段就是角色碎片。那调整这个系统之后呢，我们整个角色跟武器的获取方式就有2种。那第一种呢，其实就是通过密函系统
，That is true，
刷取对应的角色碎片，还有武器铸造的材料。那角色呢，就是碎片合成。
那
武器就是通过刷取的这个叫武器的铸造材料来锻造获得。那第2点呢，其实就是可以在商店界面中直接购买成品的角色碎片跟武器。结合上面我们说的这个叫体力系统取消，那玩家可以免费刷取角色碎片和武器铸造材料，从而获得自己更喜欢的角色跟武器了。
不过上一次测试，就是委托密函这个系统，好像在我这边体验不是太好，就是相信屏幕前的玩家可能也一样。然后大家担心的问题就是角色加入委托密函系统后，是否会有同样很多毒点？针对这个，我们会怎么调整呢？
委托密函
you are right, Steph. You are right. Pools might be scarce because these are gacha companies, and these guys have to make their money.
角色加入之后，我们之前委托密函的设计就不再适用了。
So pools might be scarce.
委托密函将会分为角色、武器、模式这3种。角色密函的话是可以通过副本刷取的，然后也可以通过常驻玩法获得。那当然我们也考虑到不同玩家需求，同时开放角色碎片的购买途径。这个购买的话，你可以只买1片也可以买2片、3片，这个根据自己需求来就可以了。
Okay,
总体而言，我们是希望把选择权交给玩家，并且整体刷取的体验是高效的、轻松的，大家可以根据自己的时间去进行游玩。
其实说人话的话，是指每个碎片都是固定的掉落，不会出现一个密函出现多个角色碎片，是这样吧？
是的，是的，就不会出现这种就是一个密函里面开出其他碎片的一个情况。就我们密函是一个1对1的设计。比如说我要刷取丽贝卡，那我就可以先从副本里面刷取丽贝卡的密函，然后将它打开，打开后你只会掉落丽贝卡的角色碎片，并且在密函获取之后，这个密函是永久有效的，并不会说放在背包里一段时间之后，这个密函就失效了。
那我还有一个问题，就是角色碎片刚才听下来就是一个一个的买，意思是如果说我刷碎片刷了1半，那剩下1半我可以半价购买吗？
对，这个理解没有问题。就是我们在界面里面，在合成的时候可以看到右下角。
From what I'm seeing right here, it's like they are planning on making character pulls easier.
你还需要花费的钱。当你刷取的碎片越来越多的时候
，because they're like you can spend less on these characters.
到最后就是可以免费获得。
那这样如果我想要获得所有的角色， 岂不是很
Yo,
累？
listen, it is
这你放
very
心
easy.
那我们
It
游
is
戏呢
very
其实是有
easy
AI 队
for
友协助
Genshin
可以
to
使
bring
用的
players back.
那我们其实初衷也是希望
Listen, if
大家可以玩起来
Genshin
更
wants
轻
to
松的，
bring
在刷血的过程当中
50% of its
，AI 会
players
帮你
back
承担不少的
by
工作
next month,
其实
they
你就
will
可
do
以
it.
做到一边
That's how
玩
easy
一
it
边
is.
听小说、看电视剧、听音乐都可以。
Like, if
所以我们
Genshin
希望
ever
的
reaches
是
a
说
downfall, it is
这套
literally
模式
because of
是希
itself.
望大家玩起来更轻松、更没有压力的。那总之，其实未来我们的角色和武器就是纯免费模式。
Characters and weapons are
那
now
不同的
100%
角色
free.
密函只是获取途径不同啊，其他都是一样。
Okay.
那光靠今天的直播讲解，其实可能理解起来会有点复杂，因为
So I
信息量
think
比较大
secret letters might be
小段这
the
边可能会有更多的准备的
might be
图文
the
栏目方便大家更高效的去理解
the character constellation.
是本次这个密函改动确实是比较复杂，所以我们这边也会准备更为详细的
That's what I'm
密函的
thinking right
规则
now.
然后帮助大家在上线前更好的了解这个系统。
不过小段老师，就是我还有个问题，刚才我们所聊的那段，就是关于 UP 卡池这个，我们后续会怎么调整？
因为我们现在所有角色都是免费了，所以其实在我们游戏里面就没有这个 UP 的这个概念了。所有角色在时装之后就可以一直通过密函获取，它不存在说进入密函之后过一段时间又从密函消失这样的一个情况。然后这些因为刚才前面也说了，我们密函开取其实都是免费的，所以你的角色也相当于也是免费获得，并且可以一直
Wait, so
养成到
is
满
it
负的一
like
个状态。
you can buy a
那我们会
character
对
like
过去的角色
get a
和武
character
器在
through
数值上进行
constellation
调
and then
整吗？
farm
就如果
their
要调整的话，咱们后续
get
还
a
会有测
character
试吗？
by
这肯定
pulling
是要
them
调
and
整的，
then
因为我
farm
们
their
把
constellation.
这
Is
个
this
角色
is
和
this
武
what
器
they're
的
telling me right
星级
now?
这个概念已经去掉了。
Like instead
那
of
么对
pulling
于
for a
过去的
character and
这
their
个
constellation,
角色和武
you
器
can
的
just
数值
pull
方
for
面
a
都要做一些
character
调整。
and
然
farm
后关
their
于测试的话，因
constellation.
为前面有
Because
提
that's
到
what I'm
又有
thinking
体力
this
改
secret
动，
letter
然后
thing
又有
is.
卡池的改动，其实这个改动是一个非常大的改动，所以我们运营这边还是会考虑后面做一个
And
测试服的
listen, if
概念
that is
后面会
the
通过官方社媒
if
发布一
that's
些
the
招募
goal,
的信
that's
息
actually pretty
然
cool.
后招募一些玩家来
You pull for a
提前
character and
体
you
验到
farm
我
for
们
their
的这个
constellation. I
改
think
动的
that's
版
pretty
本，
cool.
然后并且给到我们一些修改意见，帮助我们在公测前再去对产品进行一些打磨。
主要是咱们这次这么大的改动，然后包括玩家和我们在内，其实都有很多就是会有不清楚的地方。其中就是肯定会有一个比较尖锐的问题。咱们后续这个靠什么赚钱呢？然后产品后续的商业化要怎么调整？
是这样的，商业化方面呢，其实我们会将整体的重点都调整到外观售卖上。角色皮肤、武器皮肤，还有角色饰品等外观呢，都是我们产品后续的主要付费内容了。那相较于过去版本，其实我们还会增加更多更新的外观内容。那这边就简单展示一下我们目前正在做的一些外观。那我们先来看服输的泳装皮肤。
So immediately going into swimsuits.
后面版本
Yeah, I think that's fine.
皮肤
I
感觉
think
和它
that's
原
fine.
皮相差很大呀。
Because these guys have insane competition. Listen, if they gotta go into Guno territory to get their players, I think that's fair.
我们还增加了更多的
They
特效
have
表现，让它变得更精致、更华丽。
They have Genshin, they have Wuwa, they have Honkai, they have ZZ. If they have to go into Guno
好
territory
像没有放出来啊。
to
接
get
下
some
来
of
这
these
个
players.
服输的相关的场景就来了，那就是它这个沙滩的小布景。
Yeah, I think
我们
yeah.
在场景当中是可以
Yeah,
招
I
出
think
这样
that's
的
like
一个小布景的，
what
配合服输的泳装
what they're doing.
能看出来它这个画面是非常的清新亮丽的。
You get a character and you
这个
farm
其
their
实
constellation.
因为我
That's
只
pretty
看过
cool. I
原
like it.
画，
I
然后
like
我
it.
看上面很多小的这个视频，那这个小智这边是不是有非常多的细节？
对，你能看图里面，其实资产量虽然它比较小，资产量还是比较多的。包括像很多的材质，有一些海浪啊、沙子啊，包括天空中也有一个假的太阳，这样去营造了一个炎炎夏日这种夏日氛
Swimsuit
围。
before the game has
能够
even
更
released
多
is crazy, man.
就更好的去衬托出来我们泳装
Oh
的这样的
Lord.
一个气氛。
These
我可以
guys
想
are
象
not
服输到时
joking
候站在
around.
那个小椅子上喝个小鸡尾酒，那很爽。
那我们刚才其实看了服输的皮肤，然后也看了战略道具啊。那我们其他的角色怎么办？未来不会只有这一套皮肤在做吧？
有，我们其实除了服
Nah,
输皮肤之
Andrew.
外，其实每个版
In the
本呢其
gacha
实我们还有
space,
不
less
同的
clues
主
is
题
always
系
the
列的
best.
皮肤。那例如
You should know this
会有
by
圣
now.
诞
Like
皮肤系列的主题。
people just want to
圣诞
see half naked women in
怎么样
this
的呢？
space. You
能不能
should understand
看一
this.
下？
我们也给你们
Less
展
clues
示一
is
下我们
always
目
the
前在
best in
做
this
的一
space.
系列的圣诞皮肤主题。
That's really just how it is.
原来是圣诞主题。那我们之后是不是还有其他节日或者其他的主题呢？
有， 那我们未来呢，除了新皮肤之外，我们还会有一些针对至明日测试之后，我们对3套已经有的皮肤进行优化。那丰富了皮肤的细节。
Yo, but it looks better than I thought
皮肤
though.
的
Like the game looks
特
better
效
than I
还有
thought.
武器皮肤的特效。对此外呢，我们还对所有的角色模型呢以及美术效果都进行了迭代。
Why does this like a mix between Genshin and WoW? Like the background.
这是角色
It feels like
那接下来
a
场景
mix
部分
between Genshin
小
and
杜给大
WoW.
家介绍一下。
好，那我
It
来
makes
展
sense.
示一下最近场景的迭代进度。就比
That's
如说
not
我们
bad
的
though.
冰湖
I'm
城
not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that like
主要是有4方面的
it's
迭
interesting.
代。第一方面是材质的纹理，主要进行的是纹理的精度提升，还有就是材质
Ooh, I like
的
this.
细节迭代。第二方面是光影，主要是迭代成了更加真实的光照。然后第3呢是添加了更多的店铺，还有对应的这个店铺的人文痕迹，主要是为了强化城内的
That is true,
人文
that
的
is
氛
true.
围。然后第4是从城市的街道，然后到单个建筑，再到这个建筑的周边的群落装饰，然后从每个层次的细节颗粒度上都做了进一步的丰富，然后主要是为了增加这个场景细节的层次。
以上这么大的一些改动呢，还有品质提升，说实话，其实我们项目组大家都非常的努力和辛苦了。那这里呢，其实也非常感谢上一次测试的玩家给我们的那个真诚的建议，还有信任，就是因为有这些，所以才是我们这种改动的动力啊。
是，这个我们非常感谢每一位这个提供反馈意见的玩家。那么在介绍完体力系统以及商业化的这个调整之后，针对知名测试，我们其实发了一个总结回顾嘛。然后今天是不是也可以向大家这个汇报一下那些更细节的一些优化进度？
首先有一点就是大家也比较关心的，就是我们的主角夜航篇的玩家在公测版本会正式进入可以自己的角色，加入我们的整备系统。
那就是和其他角色一样，就是
I think this is too
我可以
much,
自己
man.
操纵自己，然后在
It's like
这个
swimsuits,
进行战斗啊
new playable
这些
heroes, all of these. Like,
那
let's
挺好
play
那
the
其他
actual
还有什么
game first.
还有也是大家比较关心的。
Let's play the actual game first, and
就
then
是之前
like
公告
you
我
can
说的
bring
我
up
们其实移除了所有副本的时间锁。
太好了。
Okay,
我们
dungeon
仅保
revamp
留
is
了
not
刷怪
bad.
的数量还有目标。
Dungeon
只要你
revamp
刷
is
得越
not
快
bad, but
你的
let's
时间
play the
就越
game
短
first, man.
太好了，3分钟的
Yeah,
限时
yeah,
我们
here
再也
it's
不
you're
用了。
finally
那除此之外，其
you're
实我们还
finally
有
catching
加
my
了一
stream
个
on time.
AI 自动召唤的功能。那其实我们上一次游戏里面有很多玩家并不知道我们有这么个 AI 召唤。
I just started like a couple minutes ago.
所以我们这次呢给大家加了一个自动召唤的一个功能。这个功能基本上是默认会开启的。所以呢有这个功能，它就可以帮助玩家更好的去副本游玩，更轻松一些。
其实副本的
Loki,
坐
I
牢
think
点
these guys，are
我感觉
Russian
还不止这一点，就是上一次测试，包括之前，我在 PC 上去玩
Yeah, I
的，
think Death has a
然后主
point.
要是
I
我
think
的
these guys are like
在螺旋
Russian.
飞跃的时候，在键盘上我手指
Like
头
we
特
don't
别
know
的
any
累
character
然后
yet.
要按
There is no
不停地
hype
按
that
不停地按这个耐久度一直
that
在下
bringing a
降。
new hero
然后
would
呢
do. Like let us
所
play
以说
the
我们这
characters
次在
before
基础移
you
动
start
上有没有
bringing
做
all
相
these
应的
new
调整？
things.
有，这次针对基础移动，其实我们做了2个调整。然后第一个是我们增加了一键螺旋飞跃的功能，然后在 PC 上大家可以自定义的修改这个按钮。这样的话，无论是PC 的玩家还是手柄端玩家，都可以比较轻松的实现这个螺旋飞跃。另外一个是我们增加了疾跑功能，我还是以 PC 端举例啊，我们只要按住 Shift 键就可以进入疾跑模式，然后只要长按大概2秒
I like
左右
that.
就会一直保持这个疾跑状态，也不需要说一直摁着，其实也会比较累。那么角色进入疾跑状态之后呢，就比较大的缩短了我们这个跑图的时间。除此之外，我们也在冰湖城还有金叶岛各个地方都增加了一些勾锁点。
Okay,
放进
this
之
is just
后
this is
点
just
击这
WoW.
个我们键盘上的 F 键
Anywho,
就可以
listen,
直接进行
listen,
快速的位
copy,
移，
copy.
真正的做到一键上房顶。
不得不说这个改动确实好，算是救了大家的小拇指了。
Yeah.
其实
Yeah,
除
that's what
了
I'm
移动
thinking.
坐牢之外，一些
And
实用
yo,
功能
this game is
优化
looking
也同步
promising
加
here.
上了
I'll not lie.
那比如说
The game is looking
除
really
了前面已
promising.
经提到的大改动，其实还有2个小优化，就是
I think the only complaints that I have is that they're giving us too much too early. That's the only
看不清楚
complaint.
是什么，你要点开看，好麻烦。
Like I want to play the game without all these things
那
firstly,
个数字，它是比如说
and then complain about what I want, and then have them give me.
然后我打开那个背包，发现我从其他副本掉落那
I think they're
些
giving us
密
too
函都
much too
是
early.
数字非常大，然后我比如说我要去刷一把武器的时候，我只能一个一个去找。
对你并不
Oh,
知道
the
自己
spin
刷的
dash,
是什么。
absolutely,
所以我们的
absolutely.
优化其中一个就是说我们会
But
把
except
对
that,
应的
except
目标
that,
放
I
在
think
上面所以你很
I
清
think
楚
it's
自己
fine.
要刷什么。
是，那找
Like
起来就快多了
nothing
对，然后
insane
并且
yet.
增加
But
一个
so far,
点
it
击
is
之后
okay.
更快速的指引到你要刷的地方去。这是第一个。第二个呢，就是我们铸造系统的优化。其实之前也是有很多玩家反馈，就是我们非要回据点才能铸造，也很麻烦。
是。
对，搞得其实我们铸造显得非常的痛苦。所以我们现在的调整就是让我们的铸造随时随地都可以打开，并不会让你强制传送到一个地方才能打开。
这个我感觉算是史诗级优化了。
还有一些同时我们那个铸造也加了一个材料图鉴，让你更清楚的看到你的材料是在什么地方产出的。
OK
是之前就是造武器，其实在没有获得图纸之前，我们是不知道造这个武器后面，比如说需要很多的铜币啊，需要很多其他的铸造素材。然后等真的拿到这张图纸再开始去刷的时候，又浪费了比较多的时间，然后又要从头开始去刷。其实现在能够很早的看到我们需要什么的话，其实对于玩家来说，刷这个造武器的效率大大的提升。
其实针对上册中的那些坐牢体验，基本上我们的目的就比较简单，就是想要玩家更简单、更轻松去玩我们的游戏，不要有太大的负担。那也是我们上次确实指引没有做好。所以呢，我们其实除了这些之外，其实还有做了非常多的大小小的一些改动，目的就是让玩家更简单、更轻松的。这里就不一一举例了。那我们接下来聊我们后续的一些体验的优化内容。那首先其实就是我们主线剧情当中呢，表现也是我们重点之一。大家也反馈，我们其实有很多的站桩啊、过场都不是很好。
是有些镜头很迷惑，就是
对
一个镜头过去，发现背后有一个特别大的灯，然后也看不清楚，这种
对
情况挺多的。
是，所以我们其实也继续的按照我们这个努力去把我们的站桩、过场、演出表现都做得更好。然后这里面其实我们也新增了更多的一些表现，比如说我们有新的站桩的镜头、新的对话的表情、新的口型，以及整体剧情的表现力，我们都做了一些提升。
All of these are expected.
然后其他还有其实。我们很多玩家其实是比较喜欢和朋友一起玩的嘛，然后其实在上册中，其实很多这个大家想要一起和朋友一起刷魔之蝎，其实没有这个功能。然后在后续版本中我们会把所有的副本都开放联机功能包括魔之蝎副本，大家都可以叫上好朋友一起刷然后未来呢，我们也会开发更多新的联机玩法，然后来丰富大家这个联机体验。当然，喜欢一个人玩的这个单人游戏的玩家也不用担心，所有的联机内容都是非强制的。
Look, I'm happy that they're able
城的这个多人广场
to make all these improvements, but these really is nothing to all of us.
控制按钮，大家可以自己选择是否要开启。
所以说之前那个沙滩动作就是放在这里用。
对。
还有一个，我想起来了，有一个非常重点的东西，我们上一次测试呢，其实移动端表现惨不忍睹
Nothing crazy. Horsey doesn't have lip sync after 5 years. That is true. But like we have to actually see the lip sync before we can.
确实没有
Before we can
还是要跟各位
judge
受益人说声对不起
because they've not really shown us anything yet.
所以我们。
But that is true. That is true.
展示一下我们这个移动端的优化进度因为我们之前有提过说
doesn't have nothing after 5 years.
在移动端有一些比较阶段性的成果之后是需要给大家来看一下。
$1 billion company doesn't have something as basic as lip syncing. After 5 years, man.
我们主要针对不同的机型做了适配优化从画面表现、帧率、流畅度等各个方面比上一册呢都有比较明显的提升。当然，这个不是我们最终的版本，我们到公测前还会继续做提升包括当然公测后也会根据大家的这个实际反馈然后去对这个移动端去进行适配。希望公测版本能够以更好的
I think they need to improve their graphics a little bit.
那以上展示内容呢，就是目前的一些优化进展了。当然还有各种的细节调整。
I think it looks too mobile, like it looks more like a mobile game than a PC game.
其实我们前面聊了那么多，都是提到了公测，那我们现在
It looks more like a mobile game right now than a PC game.
没错，我们已经定好了，二重螺旋将会在2025年10月28号全球多平台公测上线。 那我再总结一
I
下
wonder，what your
全角色、全武器免费，体力限制取消，商
wonder
业化
what
模
you
式
guys
改
think about
动，
the
还有我们的目标只有一个，
the
希望
graphics
给
of the
大家
game
带来更多的游戏体验，以及更简单、更轻松的游玩乐趣。那其实都聊这么久了，然后现在我其实也想说一些比较掏心窝子的话，为什么我们要调整这些东西？其实说白了就是用户的付费习惯，付不付费取决于他对你的产品认不认可，以及对你的产品他认为价值判定是在什么时候。所以我们不会去做太多现在按照之前 pay to win 啊，或者之类
EA
的强
Spin
制
Dash
更多的其实
100%。
是希望本质上来讲，用户先来玩，你值得认可我们产品了，你再支持我们的产品。所以我们只有一个目的，就是你只要能来玩，我们就非常开心了。
You can change the color setting.
就还是希望就是玩家能来体验一下，然后
No,
感受一下我们
this is not a
游戏
color
如果觉
thing.
得不好，那么
The
也请
color
你
is
就是告
fine.
诉我们
I'm
哪里
talking
觉得
about like
体
the
验不好
graphics itself.
我们后续继续改进。
对，我们也会一直持续的收听到大家的建议
Like
跟
the
反馈，我们
graphics
继续努力
itself,
去
not
调整
this is not a
让我们
color
的产品
thing.
变得更好，大家更认可，更加
Maybe it's just
我们
me
的
though.
价值是符合他的
Maybe
需
like
求。
WoW has like
对，所以我
low-key
们还
rotted
是
my
本质
mind
上
into
就希
thinking
望我
that
们是一个没
every
有
game
压
has to
力
look
更
crazy.
轻松的这么一个游戏，让大家没有付费压力去畅想，我们去享受游玩我们这个过程的这么一个游戏。最后你认可了，你再支持，我觉得都是可以的。
是的，是的。刚才我们其实聊了很多游戏内的东西，那我们现在就
One
由
thing,
我这边
however, is
讲
that
一下一些
mobile
游戏
games
外的
are
我们准
smooth
备的内
compared
容
to the。concurrent. Oh,
第一个是我
100%.
们的 H5活动，攀登
I
螺旋
like
飞跃，
Poyo
正式
requires
上线了
less
大家这个
mobile.
时候可以扫一下我们
Like
屏幕上的二维码，参与我们的
your phone doesn't
活
have
动
to be
点点手
crazy
指一键
to
飞
play a
跃
Poyo game.
参与就可以获得
Maybe
游戏
except
奖
from
励
Zenless Zone
然
Zero.
后在后续的公
You
推热
need
阶段
a
呢，
pretty
我
good
们
phone to
运营
play
也准
Zenless
备
Zone
了非
Zero.
常多的角色档案啊、玩法，
But Genshin is completely smooth, and I think Honkai also is completely smooth on
我们前面有提
mobile.
到的测试服的招募
ZZ demands a little bit
大
more.
家可以多多关注我们的官方社媒，多与我们互动。
同时呢，我们美术同学也会持续去做好美术的细节优化，以更进一步的画面表现，与大家见面。
And when you see them at
那
launch,
距离公
yes,
测还有一段时间，那我
the
们会继续
visuals,
在正式上线之前，
that's what
继
they
续优化
really
和
need
打
to
磨我
work
们
on
在
right
进
now.
行
I
中
think
的
if they
内
can
容，
work on
以
the
争取以
visuals,
最高的完成度，以最
if
好
they
的
can
效
work
果
on the
面对大
visuals
家，
going
期待
forward,
10月28号跟大家
I think this
正式
game
见面。
will be
10月
like
28号见，
拜拜。
okay.
拜拜。
Okay, they're done already. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. But I think if they work on the
What's
visuals,
the meaning of wielding this sword?
wait, are they just giving me more? Yeah, I think if they work on the visuals, this game can be really good.
Long ago,
But
someone told me
for where it is starting right now, like as a start to a game currently, I think it's fine. But they definitely need to work on the visuals, the graphics. I'm not sure about gameplay yet. I mean, if you don't make it look cartoon, there's no way the publisher can afford a different visual design. I mean, WoW looks like a cartoon. I mean, gacha games generally look like cartoons, no? But WoW has like peak visuals. WoW has like peak visuals. Silver Palace is another game. Silver Palace will clear, yes. Silver Palace is another game that has peak visuals.
this is not
Like
the answer.
this game right now, yeah. Okay, all of these are cutscenes that okay, this game right now, yeah. This game looks like what NCE looked like about a year to 2 years ago. That's what this game looks like right now. And if you watch NCE's recent streams, you would realize that they improved massively on their visuals. So again, I'm not like judging this game. I know it cannot be easy to work on all these things, but like as they continue going forward after its release, they should 100% work on its visuals. But so far,
Together,
So
we
far,
shall
it's-
face the future.
it's not bad. It's not bad.
That's why I'm wielding this sword.
Like and subscribe. Okay. This was not bad at all. I like this. When is it? Ooh, the 28th. Wait. The 28th of September, right? The 28th of September will be the global release of Duet Night Abyss. That is actually pretty hype. Or October, rather. October, not September. The 28th of October will be the global launch of Duet Night Abyss. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. I like this. Anyway. There are a lot of things that we are going. Visual update pretty good, but I hope the game is not clunky. Yeah. That's true. There are a lot of things that we're going to react to in this, because there were some promises that I made in my last stream that I was going to react to the Azure Premier showcase. So we'll do that. But before we do that, right? Before we do that, let us look at the Augusta trailer, because it has been a minute. It has been a minute since we reacted to Wuthering Waves. You need the game to succeed. Bro, we all do, man. We all do. It has been a minute since we reacted to Wuthering Waves. And to be honest, I have not watched this video yet. I might upload this reaction as a video in my channel, because I have not watched this yet. Because I wanted to watch this when I stream today. So I might upload this react if it's good enough. Anyway, let's watch this reaction. Wait, before we watch, how is it firstly? Like, is it crazy? Is it like insane? I'm seeing 119,000 views in 8 hours. I mean, low key, that's not too crazy. If I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, that's not too crazy. Right? It's mad. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Let's see what the hype is about.
There was once a rough lump of iron, dull, forsaken, buried in scorched soil, until freed from dirt and grime.
So what we're going to do is not crazy, it's tame. Oh, okay. So Def is saying it's mad. Here it is like it's not crazy, it's tame. So what we're going to do, we'll have two reactions, right? One uninterrupted, because from what I'm seeing right now, I think they are giving us a visual story of the interlude quest. From what I'm seeing right now, because this is clearly young Augusta. So we'll have two reactions. One with the entire thing uninterrupted and one analyzing everything. Just not a lot of animations. Okay. So let's go with the uninterrupted one first.
A rough lump of iron, dull, forsaken, buried in scorched soil, until freed from dirt and grime. A sharp blade slumbered within, awaiting the trial of fire. Hammered and pounded, purged of impurity, thus its steely frame was forged. Now awakened, a blade cutting through all, yet it was hoped to achieve more. It yearned not bloodshed or war, but to carve a path none had walked before. Behind high walls, glory has long decayed. Even the victorious couldn't escape the sting of corruption. Yet, with unshakable resolve, the blade feared no storm or flame. Maelstroms engulfed its frame. Fire scorched its crossguard. Yet it rose above blood and sand, breaking every shackle. Through countless battlefields, baptized in the dust of strife, it set ablaze a trail of blood to reignite glory. All for this moment.
Oh, okay. It is where she. Okay. What is this? Here, are you sure you are telling me like? Are you sure you're correct? Because this is looking crazy peak right now. Okay.
Alas, the glorious crown favors no length. As rage
That
from
fight
the
with
heavens
Arsenosa.
falls,
No, that was Aura. That was
even
Aura.
the keenest steel is doomed to rust in the tempest. Blade shattered, luster lost. No longer swift, no longer sharp, dragged down by its own weight. Heavy in hand, blunt against foe. There was once a rough lump of iron, abandoned in mud and mire. Yet, when the burning valor of its past
What is this picture? Racing ground animals like.
the sharp blade within was ready.
Oh no, what is yo, here it's you might be wrong with this one, man.
The once rough iron is now the true ruler's sword. And should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise this sword and blaze through the night as the eternal sun.
Okay, I think that's all. All right, you know what? I get where Herodes is coming from, in the sense that, yeah, that we've seen better. I get that. Yeah, I get that. It is not hype, but it is a good trailer. It is a good trailer. Now let's go back, right?
There was one.
Clearly, this is the whole. Okay, so it's like they didn't show us adults Augusta until the end, which is kind of okay. I get why some people may not be okay with that, right? I get why some people may not be okay with that.
A rough lump of iron.
But they actually showed us the interlude quest, because this whole thing is essentially her interlude quest.
Dirt and grime. A sharp blade slumbered within, awaiting the trial of fire.
Wait, guys, give me a moment. Give me a minute. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a second.
Hammered and pounded, purged of impurity, thus his steely frame was formed. Now awakened, a blade cutting through all, yet dirt, and a sharp blade. Hammer. Hammered and pounded. Purged of impurity, thus its steely frame was forged. Now awakened, a blade cutting through all, yet it was honed to achieve more. It yearned not bloodshed or war, but to carve a path none had walked before. Behind high walls, glory has long decayed. Even the victorious couldn't escape the sting of corruption. Yet, with unshakable resolve, the blade feared no storm or flame. Maelstroms engulfed its frame. Fire scorched its crossguard. Yet it rose above blood and sand, breaking every shackle. Through countless battlefields, baptized in the dust of strife, it set ablaze a trail of blood to reignite glory. All for this moment. crown favors no less. As rage from the heavens pours, even the keenest steel is...
Thank you, hearers. My mic was muted. Jesus Christ. My mic was muted. Oh my god. Thanks, man. All of you didn't tell me shit. You guys were just watching. My mic was bloody muted. Thanks, hearers. Anyway, I was just going through. I probably will not post this video. I've already fucked up the entire video. I was just talking through everything going on, and I can't retalk it again. I can't do it again. You know what? Fuck it. I won't post the video.
Doomed to rust in the tempest. Blade shattered. Luster lost.
I was saying before though, how strong do you guys think Augusta is? Like in the grand scheme of like the world of Wuthering Waves? Because the story, like everything that we have gotten about Augusta, everything that we have gotten about Augusta, right? Sorry for the silence. Everything that we have gotten about Augusta really tells us that she's not all that strong. Like, if you compare her forte with all the other fortes, I mean, Jinxie, her forte is literally Joey the Dragon itself, right? Kartathea, Imperator, like all these other people. But Augusta is really on like based on literal strength.
No longer sharp, dragged down by its own weight. Heavy in hand, blunt against foe.
No, but yeah, like I can see why people would think that this trailer is good. I can also see why people would think that this trailer is not all that good.
Mud and fire. When the burning valor of its past.
Power scaling is honestly, it seems like power scaling in Set 1 is kind of weak.
The sharp blade within was
yeah, like there's really nobody in Septimos that's crazy strong. Like Lupa is like not really all that strong.
Now it strikes at the throne.
But I think like it is too soon to judge how strong Augusta is currently.
The once rough iron is now the true ruler's sword.
Yo, this scene was awesome. This whole thing. Like I can see why people call Augusta an aura farmer. She is farming aura like it's like it's something else.
And should the tide of fate stir once more, she will raise this sword.
Another farm, of course.
Blaze through the night as the eternal sun.
Yeah, I'll give this trailer a solid 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 showcase. 7 out of 10 showcase. 7 out of 10 showcase. But it's not as insane as I would have liked it to be. But I understand why they took this route. Alrighty. That is second reaction done. Now, let's come back to the Azure Premier, because I wanted to react to this last week. I wanted to react to this entire thing last week, but we had streaming problems at the time, so I couldn't really react to the whole thing. And I'm really interested in, like, because Azure Premier is one of those is one of those what's it called? One of those games that people are insanely hyped about. So I remember Tectone talking about this trailer, this entire game. Like, yeah, this is like one of the bigger gacha games that we will be seeing going forward. So I would love to react to Azure Premier. And for everybody who has already seen this game, how is it so far? Like, how it, like, is it insane? Like, is it Wuwa insane, or is it just above Genshin? Like, if Wuwa is a 10 and Genshin is a 0, is it like Zenless Zone 0, Honkai Star, or like, how is it so far? Azure Premier League, because I'm really interested in this game.
Yeah.
I think she's strong, but not Sentinel Resonator level, but she can beat Arsenosa and Arsenosa. But Kartothea no diff to Arsenosa, if you're being completely honest. If you're being fair, Kartothea completely no diff to Arsenosa. So, but yeah, I get it.
走吧，一起飞翔吧。
Okay. Wait, so okay, so I think this game perfectly encapsulates what I said in my last video. Because at this point, right, where we're at in the gacha space is, see, all of these things. All of this. All of this don't really faze me no more. I have zero interest. Okay, what is this? But yeah, I have zero interest in like the battles and how they fight and all these colors. But yeah, this is the Pokemon feature I've been hearing about. Wait, you guys, I just thought of something crazy. Before we watch this, right? Should we watch Marika's trailer? Or is it unnecessary? Should we watch Marika's trailer, or is it completely unnecessary? I think it's completely unnecessary. Because right now we're just being petty. But it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. No need. Okay. More colors, more numbers. Okay. The battle looks okay, I guess. The battle looks fine.
雷霆飞翼，闪电飞线，精彩的狩猎。跟上，极星之灵。
Watch it. after the Ultra Familiar video. So far, man, I'm not seeing anything crazy with this game. Wait. Okay, we've seen domain gameplay. What is this? I'm not seeing anything insane with this game. Okay, so this seems like the Pokemon system. They have better echoes than Wuwa. You give them that, okay?
选择的权利十分珍贵。是为生息之存在。
I mean, visually though, there's nothing crazy with these guys. Visually, there's nothing crazy with these guys.
新历指引是为草木生息，要与它共鸣吗？小星辰，与生命信息的结缘，是浓烈情感的纽带，这是可以跨越一切的连接。
Okay, are we? Okay, so this is getting their partner, I guess, or their echo, or their Pokemon, or whatever. Okay. What is this? Legendary Monster Showcase. Okay. Niger perspective, you have a shorter. Call me TMP, man. Just abbreviate the name, TMP. Niger perspective is long as hell. Like it is, I am too far in to think of changing this right now. So just abbreviate the name. Okay, okay. I like this. Okay, wait. I didn't even see what's this. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is essentially like the echo attack. This is essentially like the echo attack. Again, so far, you guys have been saying that this is better than Wuwa. I can see why somebody would think that. But I'm not seeing, like, if it is better than Wuwa, it is not by a huge margin. It is not by like really, it's not by a ridiculously huge margin. Like it's slightly better. I can see why one may think that it is better, but the margin is not high, man, not gonna lie. And visually, it's really not doing it for me, man. Visually, these echoes are not doing it for me. Not gonna lie. The battle also is not doing it for me. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being biased. But in the very least, I do like the acquiring mechanic. I do like the cards mechanic, like the acquiring thing. Because in Wuwa, you can only acquire an echo after you defeated it. I like the fact that you can acquire these monsters mid-battle. You may shred it. I said doesn't make it better. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Ultra Familiar could be interesting if you don't play Wuwa or Genshin. Yeah, man. It's like it's like it's okay. But I'm just seeing more colors, like more of everything I've seen in all these other gacha games. And the only thing I've seen that is different is the fact that you can acquire all these animals, or these Pokemon, or these echoes, or whatever you want to call them. But that's not nearly enough. Okay, now they've acquired it. Yo, Cougar, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming by. If you're hearing a dog right now, I am so sorry. If you're hearing a dog in the background right now, yeah, that's on me. Okay, let's see the character select. Okay. At least they have a black character. I've not seen no black characters in Wooden Waves. I'm just saying, I've not seen no black characters in Wooden Waves so far. We are a whole year in, and there is not a single melanin skin character. But it's all good. It's all good. Okay, this is the Echo Selects. This is all well and good. All well and good. Anything else worth showing? Okay, so this is, I think this is Exploration. Monster Trainer Battles. Not gonna lie, man, this will get very boring for me very fast. For me personally, this will get very boring very fast. You don't see a single black character. No, Genshin has a black character. And I think Honkai also has a black character. At least to Genshin's credits. The guitar girl from Liu, she's black. To Genshin's credits. At least there's one, and Kaya is also black. Kaya is also black. So yeah, Genshin in a plethora of white characters, that there are at least 2 black ones. So yeah. Oh, that's a tan character. That's my bad. My bad. My bad. That's not even a black one, that's a tan one. Okay. Okay, so they're going full on Pokemon. They're going full on Pokemon with this. Not gonna lie, yeah. I feel like this will have the exact same vibe as the TCG in Wuwa. I'm forgetting what it's called. The card game in Wuwa. Yo, toilet seats. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you coming by. You should know how Kuro Veteran comes can absolutely deliver. Who knows, man? Maybe. Listen, what I want in a gacha game, right, is to give me a black region. Give me a region filled with black-skinned people. That was supposed to be Natlan, but Hoyo dropped the ball. And yes, I'm not naive. I understand how China feels about black people. I understand that. It is probably wishful thinking, but still, man. Still, Gacha Smack is one of the biggest gacha creators on the planet. He's a black dude that plays all these games, right? So, like, give a whole region of fucking black characters, man. Pick up Prestige. Yeah. That's it. But so far, let's see. Is there anything more in Azure Promelia? Okay, so far, Azure Promelia, all characters, ultimates, and skills. Okay, before I give my thoughts on Azure Promelia, let's see their skills and ultimates.
怒则为霞，沉则为露。
This is a dragon character.
那就开始吧。
I think we've already seen this.
既有天时，邪命既在。
Yeah, okay.
色耳之辈，天明遮天。华章起舞，宋雷涌动，能听见风划过的声音。
Not gonna lie, even with her, because I can kind of get the vibe of what they're going on in this, right? And to be honest, I'm not hype about what's his name again? Is it Azure Promelia? Yeah. I'm not hyped about Azure Promelia at all. I'm not hyped about Azure Promelia at all. I really am not hyped. All right. Now, before we continue, let's just watch Mavuika trailer. Right? Okay, let's just real quick Augusta. Because listen, we have to set the record straight. We have to set the record straight right now. So we just finished watching the Augusta trailer, and it wasn't okay. Now, to be fair on Mavuika, the Augusta trailer wasn't crazy. To be fair, the Augusta trailer wasn't crazy, but it was good. It was good. I have forgotten Mavuika's trailer. Oh my god. But 4.9 billion views though. 4.9 billion views. I am this for casual players. Yeah. That's true. Like I don't really see myself playing Azure Promelia hardcore, or like, you know, playing it as much as I play WoWa. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. I mean, the similarity between Augusta and Mavuika's trailer, if y'all notice, is that they also don't talk. Like it's more like a narration for their trailers than anything else. Man, like, who thought singing would be oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't watch this shit, bro. I'm sorry. I can't watch this shit. I cannot watch this shit. Augusta. Wuthering Waves Augusta. Because I saw... What did I... Wuthering Augusta. No, this is not what I'm looking for. This is... Okay, real quick. No, really. That I can't watch that shit, bro. I really cannot. I really cannot watch that shit, bro. Jesus Christ. where here's the events calendar. This is Augusta's weapon. Oh, for more information. Okay. I'm trying to see some real quick. Okay, so I really want to know what Augusta, like, because I know that her ability, right, is magnetism. I know that her ability is magnetism. And I know that the game didn't really put Augusta in a position where she is super strong. Effort of Septimons, yada yada yada. Combats, heavy attacks. I'm looking for the story. Isn't this the one with the story? Combat guys, basic attack, dodge counter. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Destined, this. Where is, if anyone has like the character documents about Augusta, I would really love to go through it. This is the new area. The Destined Destruction. She exists. This is her weapon. This is about this. This is planned release dates for Augusta. 2.6. Oh, absolutely. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not really sure about streaming. Why are they posting Black Shores? I'm not really sure about streaming the story. And that's mainly that's mainly because OBS on my system has been acting up. It's before I go back, okay? I mean, if you're talking about this, is it this, right? This right here. So I'm not really sure about streaming 2.6 because OBS has been acting up on my system. Right? But if I can see that OBS is okay, if I can see that OBS is okay on my system, I will, and I can stream the 2.6. I would really, really love to. I would really, really love to stream. Let's open this on it. Oh, absolutely. At least give us some thoughts. Absolutely. Where is the about Augusta? Wait. Maybe I'm the one who's rushing. Yeah, that you think? There is a, or is it on Twitter instead? Let's see. Let's see if it's on Twitter. I'll just give us some thoughts. Oh, Cougar, listen, I would definitely give you my thoughts on not just Augusta, but the entire story. So don't even worry about that. Wuthering Waves. If anything, I know that they will put it here. This is the Augusta. This is about Shorekeeper. This is the calendar. This is daily routine. This is the sword. Is this really just the same thing that I saw? Yeah, this is literally just the same thing that I saw. And is this what I'm looking for? Yes, I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm trying to know more about Augusta. Because the game did not really put her in like a crazy good light. Where it's like her forte is not really all that strong, but I never really like got deep into why. What is happening, man? Internet, don't do me like this right now. Story about Augusta. Okay, finder of lost property. Augusta's resonance ability may not be among the most impressive on the battlefield, but it has proved immensely useful when it comes to finding lost property. Scissors, fountain pens, drawer keys, they all tumble out of hidden nooks and crannies as Augusta paces the room. Deep in thoughts. Before long, a medley of lost and found knickknacks cling to her dress. Broken paper clips, a solitary metallic button, and lo and behold, a soup spoon. Yeah, so the game is even admitting it that her resonance ability is not all that strong. Snack time. The Air Force Palace is perched atop Capitolini Hill, right below the flight path of Griffexis, lane to and from the Sanguis Plateau. Young Griffexis, not knowing any better, sometimes find their way into the conference room through open windows, playing around like they own the place. I like how the game sort of uses like the they pronouns on echoes. Because it's like, is there a male echo or a female echo? Nobody knows. So just give them they, why not? And resisting the long tables when tired, and resting under the long tables when tired. Griffexis is one of the most treasured echoes in Septimont, even the nobility, who are used to having one tossed out. Even the nobility, who are used to having people at their beck and call, wouldn't presume to have one tossed out. As the elders drone on, Augusta takes out snacks she kept hidden, and without anyone being any the wiser, feeds it to Griffexis. Under the table. One day, a young Griffix caught the scent of food and overexcited, they jumped onto the table, interrupting the interminable speech that had gone on far too long. Augusta started back, looking at the elder scramble to restore order to the conference room. On her face was a ghost of a smile. That's all well and good, right? So you know that, this just reinforces the idea. That Augusta doesn't just like the nobles of Septimont. She doesn't like the idea behind the nobility when it comes to Septimont. Augusta has a full head of natural curls, which wouldn't be a nuisance if not for the resonance ability. Those accidental electro discharges do not agree with either her hair or the pillow it rests on at night. Augusta sometimes thinks about skipping her morning routine to get a head start on business for the day, but that's not possible as her assistant never fails to remember, Your Excellency, if I may be so bold as to impress upon you the importance of public image. Augusta has no choice but to spend a few hurried minutes in front of the mirror trying to subdue her unruly hair, with varying degrees of success. No matter how hard she tries, a few strands still stand for the top of her head. A lousy actor. I'm not really interested in all of this. Okay, resonance evaluation reports. Basically her forte is just electromagnetic fields of 10 meters radius. I wonder, like, because Augusta is supposed to be like the strongest. So like, when you think of someone like Augusta, and you think of the fact that the forte or the resonance ability is supposed to be like the pillar of a resonator's strength, it just makes you sort of feel weird that they made Augusta's ability as weak as it is. But I'll chill for the story. Before I even jump to any conclusions. So this contender's resonance history dates back to early childhood, nearly concurrent with her age. It is speculated that she is a congenital resonator. Contender Augusta's tacit mark is located on the back of her hand. Upon activation, she can generate and manipulate a magnetic field with a radius of approximately 10 meters, centered around herself. With increasing mastery of her forte, she can freely control and reshape materials such as iron, cobalt, and nickel. However, based on both personal testimony and test data, her forte appears to have reached its developmental ceiling, with the 10-meter radius marking its potential upper limits. Wow. And what's crazy is that these notes are never wrong. That's what's crazy. These notes are really never wrong. So the fact that it's like, oh, Augusta has reached her ceiling with just 10 meters. A rare congenital resonator, but a forte offers little more than minor. A rare congenital resonator, but her forte offers little more than minor support in combat. Unremarkable might be the most fitting word for it. For someone like her to stand out in the Aegon, that's about as likely as the sun rising at midnight. Pure fantasy. Wow. And I think this is what makes Augusta such a compelling character, man. This is really what makes Augusta such a compelling character, because it's like she is, in every sense of the word, unremarkable. She's not Cartathea, who was created by, you know, the Thernodian. She's not Jure, who was chosen by, she's not Jinshi, who was chosen by Jure. She's not Jian, who was chosen by Jinshi and Jure. Augusta is, with every sense of the word, unremarkable. So the fact that she was able to accomplish everything she did is absolutely insane. But I think that one thing that the game would have to prove to us, especially in the gameplay, is the game has to show us exactly how strong she is. Like, the game cannot yada yada a character like Augusta. The game really cannot yada yada a character like Augusta. Like, we need to know exactly how strong she is. Like, if she is strong enough to be as hype as she is right now. All right, the next thing. The Tassets mark branded on the back of her hand since childhood was both a gift from above and a cruel joke. Her feeble forte once bound her like shackles, but now she has long since melted those chains away. Step by step, she climbed the stairs to the throne, proving to all that even one born of dust can shine with the brilliance of the blazing sun. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, overclocking diagnostic reports. The subject's waveform graph shows elliptical fluctuations. Is it to say that all of her things have to do with real life or real life connection with Roman? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's the whole point of Septimont. The subject's waveform graph shows elliptical fluctuations. The time domain pattern is regular, and no signs of abnormal fluctuations are observed. The test's results fall within normal phase range. Resonance, criticality. This subject has a minimal risk of overclocking based on waveform intensity. Overclocking potential is also ruled out. Records indicate no issue of overclocking, and psychological counseling is currently deemed unnecessary. I think what this game exactly, right? Because the recent showcase doesn't show us like real feats or strength, and that is absolutely true. And I think like what 2.6 will do potentially is we'll find out that Augusta's resonance ability, maybe due to her being with the Rover, who is like the first resonator and like the god and all arbiter and all these things. I think we'll find out Augusta's forte, like the potential of Augusta's forte. I think that's what they might potentially do in the 2.6. Because I can't really see Augusta being as you like. Listen, when it comes to Septimonians, right? That's like normal people, tacit discords, right? And yeah, really normal people and tacit discords, right? I can see Augusta dominating in there. But when the fight goes crazy, like talking about fighting gods and all these things, I was hoping that Augusta would be like on that god level fights. So I think that this 2.6 more than anything really has to show us Augusta's potential. Appearance or inspiring leadership. Augusta stands out in the howling wind of the mountaintop. Aura farming, of course. Tall and sharp like the blade she wields. Her eyes burning like the midday sun. She was forged in fire and blood. All sharp edges and no nonsense. She never looks back. Her gaze firmly set on what is to come. Sunsets blaze radiance. Augusta's head wears the shape of a sunburst, ever radiant in the heat of combat. She devotes herself to Septimon's heart and soul. She lives for Septimon and is willing to defend his glory to the last. Do you think they will buff her resonance ability even though that will make it no longer concur with her current? Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is one thing that they cannot do. Wait, like, what I'm thinking is this, right? I think they will buff her in the story. Like, they will give her the Neuvillette treatment. Whereas, like, Neuvillette got infinitely stronger in the story. Neuvillette got infinitely stronger in the story. But the Neuvillette we played really isn't different from anything. I think that's what they'll do with Augusta. Like, story Augusta, especially in this 2.6, will be absolutely awesome. But gameplay Augusta will still be the same. I think like that's their that's potentially what they're going to do with this character. Golden armor. Oh no. You seem to underestimate Arsenosa. No, listen, hear it. Listen. I'm not underestimating Arsenosa. I am saying that Arsenosa is as strong as a very, very strong TD. But look at like I'm thinking characters like Jinshi can beat Arsenosa. I'm thinking Kartathea can beat Arsenosa. Potentially Galbarina can beat potentially Galbarina can beat Arsenosa. The Rover can obviously beat Arsenosa, right? But then are you going to do the Augusta character review after a story review? Absolutely. I'll do the Augusta character review. I will cover the entire story. I will make like 4 videos on the Augusta story. So I will cover the entire story. I will do character review. I will potentially do the part 2 of the Augusta versus Marwika. I will potentially do the part 2 of the Augusta versus Marwika. So that will come out next week or the week after next week. And I'll do one more video just for shits and giggles. Back to Arsenosa though. Back to Arsenosa. I'm not saying that Arsenosa is weak. I'm just saying that when it comes to like the big boys in WoWa, she is not that strong. Or rather, they are not that strong. They are not that strong when it comes to like the big boys in WoWa. So I'm thinking Jinshi will absolutely demolish Arsenosa. Kartathea will demolish Arsenosa. The Rover will demolish Arsenosa. Maybe Gian. Maybe Gian also can beat Arsenosa. Right? So Augusta being able to beat Arsenosa, okay, yeah. That puts Augusta in a slightly huge level. But again, when it comes to the power of a resonator, right? Their forte is absolutely important. Like, there is really so much that pure physical strength can take you, like, can do for you. There's really just so much. So, golden armor, Augusta wears a tailored suit of armor with smooth, precise lines. When the sun strikes its surface, its brilliance evokes a yada yada yada. The armor is far from decorative. It's not an attempt to hide her weakness, but a symbol of her unshakable will, with silent statement to her determination to accomplish what she's meant to do. Anecdote, Seal of the Sun and Griffin. Yeah, so far, with everything that I've seen concerning Augusta, the 2.6 had some crazy storytelling to do, especially for this character right here. The 2.6 had some crazy storytelling to do, right? So we'll see. We have to be the marshal. Augusta will have to be the marshal of Wooden Ways verse. I think so, man. I think so. Let's see what's going on. Duet Knight Abyss. Duet Knight Abyss is just another that they're removing all gacha and stamina and everything is farmable. Yes. This is really good to hear. This is really, really good to hear. Because when it comes to the idea when it comes to the idea of you pull for a character once and then you farm for the remaining constellations, which I still think is what they're doing in Duet Knight Abyss. And if that is really what they're doing in this game, that's absolutely awesome. You pull for a character once and you farm for their. In fact, right? If that is the idea behind this game, this might really low-key push the game to the top. This might low-key push this game to the top. If that is like the idea behind this game. And I think that's awesome, man. Like, gacha games should understand that the era of Genshin. Gacha games should understand that the era of Genshin is over, man. Completely over. Completely over. Since gacha is... Wait. So are they wait. I think somebody should explain. Someone should explain DNA to me. Are they removing gacha completely? So it's like everything is farmable. From characters to everything. It is. So how would they make money? How? Okay, cosmetics. Okay, money coming from the cosmetics. Whoo! Is that a good idea though? Like a lot of well, this is like one of those things where they have to like try to see. Money is coming from cosmetics. Okay. This is one of those things where they have. You think their potential income will greatly decline? Oh, absolutely. Because there's a reason why characters are like the main selling point. Like whether it's Genshin, Honkai, every gacha game that is here right now, character is the main selling points. Character and weaponry. So to remove all of that for just cosmetics, man, this will be hard for this game. What is going on again in the gacha space? Okay, these are just leaks. I'm not interested in leaks. Uninterested in leaks. I'm not interested in Lizzo also. Oh, Jesus. Where is all the gacha content? DNA gotta be OCD. I'm watching where am I at? I think this game has great potential, but they're putting themselves in a very, very tight spot. When did my Twitter feed become anything but gacha content? Jesus, I've been watching too much Tectone. But yeah, man, Jesus, it's amazing. It's amazing what the gacha space has turned into. It's amazing what the gacha space has turned into. 3 different models, waste of money. Ain't nothing on the internet at this moment. Let me see if there is anything else to... Real quick. Let's just come... all gacha is removed. Let's see people's reaction. Yeah. Duet Knight Abyss will be awesome, man. Duet Knight Abyss will be awesome. Well, I think I have done literally everything I set out to do. for this stream. So the next time I'll be streaming, right? Will be hopefully on Thursday or Friday. Maybe Thursday or Friday will be the next time I'll come back into streaming, right? But yeah, I think this was a pretty okay stream. Nothing too crazy, nothing too much. This was a pretty okay stream, right? But yeah, also I want all of you to like engage more in the community, right? Engage more with the community posts. If if you guys have any video that you want me to put out, right? If you guys have any Genshin video, Wuwa video, DNA video, really anything at all, just put it in the community, put it in the thing. Maybe I even put it as a post later today. That if they have anything at all they want me to cover, put it in the community. I'll be reading throughout nonstop. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. And I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate all of you. Peace.